Namaste children, welcome to social class. Aren't we missing our school and our regular classroom environment? This coronavirus has brought drastic changes in the world around us. Earlier we used to greet each other by handshake or high five, but now we say Namaste. We used to sit next to each other and share our food, but now we maintain social distancing. We used to go to theatres and malls, but now we avoid crowded places. All these changes have come in our lives suddenly. We were not prepared, but still we learn to deal with them calmly and positively. Our next lesson, that is third chapter, Then, Now and Tomorrow, is all about these changes around us and how we deal with them. So shall we start?
The learning outcomes of today's class. You will be able to identify changes happening all around us. Resources required. Keep your social studio, notebook, pencil and eraser ready. Today's agenda. We will see the overview of the lesson, understand the big question and the key question related to it, watch a video on then and now. We will do a PEP activity 3.1 and understand the changes around our neighborhood, complete the look around 3.2 activity and at the end summarize the session with the home fun. Today's word of the day, shift. It is a verb. Shift means to move from one place to another. Conjugation. Shift, shifted, shifting and shifts. Derivative. Shift, which is also a noun. Shifting and shiftable are adjectives. Usage of the word. Roshan and his family had to shift homes. My neighbors are shifting to another locality. Shifting is a continuous tense. Vivek works in night shift. Shift is also a noun. Note down this word and add 2 more sentences to the usage. Now let us look at the word wall. The words and the meanings you need to know are neighborhood. It means a smaller area within a town or a city. It is called neighborhood. Lifestyle means the way in which a person lives. The way in which a person lives. Let us look at the overview of our third lesson, Then, Now and Tomorrow. This lesson focuses on changes in the world around us, how changes can occur everywhere, every moment around us, and how to deal with the changes. The big question of this lesson is, are we aware of changes happening around us? Do we know that changes are happening continuously in our lives? Changes in our neighborhood, changes at school, changes in the way we do things now when compared to olden days. The key question related to the same is, how do things change? Can you see these things changing? Some are visible changes, some are invisible. For example, a seed becoming a plant is a slow process. You cannot see exactly when it is changing. So keep your thoughts focused on these 2 questions as we proceed to our lesson. Now watch a video on how the things have changed from then to now.
Then and now. The things that we use as a part of our daily routine have evolved over the years. Technology has changed the way things are manufactured, how people communicate, and the way goods and people are transported. Let's have a look at a few of the things. How they looked then and now. Coins. Footwear. Spectacles. Iron. Watch. Telephone. Music system. Television. Computer. Camera. Engine. Bicycle. Car.
Hope you liked the video. Now let us get back to our studio page 52. PEP activity 3.1. In an earlier lesson, that is the first lesson in social studies, My Family, we read about Roshan and his brother Rayan who have moved to a new neighborhood with their parents. The family had to move as their father got a new job. This little one is Roshan and his brother Rayan. If you do not remember the first lesson, I suggest you to read it once. Now observe these two figures which show their old and new neighborhoods. This old neighborhood is the place where Roshan used to live. New neighborhood is where Roshan's family has shifted. Observe them carefully and find out the differences. You can see a school in old neighborhood and in new neighborhood also a new building, big one you can see for school. You can see a small grocery shop in old neighborhood and in the new neighborhood you can see a big supermarket. Look at the streets and observe the difference between the roads of old neighborhood and new neighborhood. Observe the vehicles on the roads. And now let us answer the questions. Identify at least 3 differences between the two pictures. Which of these two places would you like to live? Why? Old neighborhood or new neighborhood? Which one would you like to live? Why? Identify 2 reasons why people move to a new place. One reason you have learnt is Roshan's family is moving to a new place because his father got a new job. What could be the other reason for moving to new places? Now let us look at the changes around us when we move places. We all live in different places and have different lifestyles. Lifestyles means way of living. Some people live very simple lifestyle. Some may have expensive or lavish lifestyle. Sometimes we might have to move from one place to another due to various reasons. What are those reasons? Either new job or transfer, family gets extended, new member enters in our family, or some members of the family may go abroad or to other places, then the family will reduce. So, people may shift to a bigger house or smaller house. People move to places closer to schools. People move because of change in lifestyle and because of changes in financial conditions. There could be many reasons. So what will happen when we move to new places? Many things can change when we move to a new place. We will have new neighbors. We will meet new people and make new friends. Has any one of you have shifted recently to a new place? Then you can experience all this. Everything will be new around you, isn't it? What other changes do you experience when you move to a new neighborhood? We might have to get used to new places and find our way through the new neighborhood. Our address will change. All the roads and streets look new to us. There will be changes everywhere around us, including new shops, buildings, houses, streets, a new school, and new think rooms. That is, your classrooms. Let us do the look around activity 3.2. All of you imagine that you have moved to a new city or town. List 3 things that could be different about each place. At home, what are the things that could be different? And in the neighborhood, what are the things that could go different? You can write your own answers. I am giving here some possible responses. At home, you can see smaller or bigger house. The number of rooms may be different and the address also different. In the neighborhood, you will see new neighbors, new friends, wide or narrow streets. Continuing the same activity, second question. How would you feel if you were moving to a new place? Circle the appropriate emotion. Some of you may feel angry because you are leaving your old place. Some may get excited. Some may be happy. Some may feel sad because you are going to miss your old friends. Some may be shocked. Some may be worried about the new place. So, whatever you feel, you please circle the emotion and also say why would you feel this way. For example, if you feel excited about moving to a new place, why? I would feel excited because I might make new friends. It's time to note down the home fun. Complete these activities. And to summarize what we have learned in this class, we learned that changes happen all around us. And when we move to new places for various reasons, we observe these changes in our neighborhood. We will see new shops, new buildings, new neighbors, new roads, new parks, and so on. We will continue this lesson in our next class about changes at school. Until then, stay home and keep learning and keep observing the changes around you. Thank you.